Oh, hey! Welcome back to the Unstable Creatures Podcast with me, Selena. Today's episode, we have Queen Bee, mother. She's mothering. She is a female comedian that's been doing comedy for a while, based out of Brevard currently. We talk about politics, we talk about comedy, we talk about life in New York City, we talk about so many different things. To know her is to love her. Today's guest is Heather Hill.
Chicken, ducks, and roosters on the farm. I'm just beating back with Susan the alarm. Johnny ate the grass, he's moving on the bong. Gypsy blisters never sing for long. I hope I'm not wrong, I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, I hope I'm not wrong.
Like sometimes I don't know if I love that label. Like I don't know if I love people saying
just like to be labeled a comic.
Yeah, I'm just a comedian.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be like you're a female comedian?
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I don't necessarily resonate or love that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I also don't feel like I always fit in sometimes. Like I love all women's shows. I think that it's fun, but I don't think that it's my element. Like I feel like I thrive in just like, you know, scattered.
Yes.
There's men and women.
Everybody.
It doesn't matter. It's everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we
Yeah.
all have different perspectives. And I think it's because like it's created this like, you know, women are inherently more competitive and like, you know, catty and everything's like
God,
about
yes.
what you wear and how you look more so than the jokes you're telling. And it's very obvious. You know, in some people's sets, you put more attention into your makeup than you did your jokes.
Yes.
And, you know, I've probably done the same, but it is what it is.
No, but I do like our female because afterwards, you know, and even like during, it's like we are there, we're watching each other, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we're supportive, and afterwards, you know, it's like it's there's no air, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And I do love that. Like, I think all of us but one. I think most of us get along pretty well.
Yes.
And I think that's, you know, it says more about them than it does us. But I do, the audience at Sarah's all women's shows though are so fun. Like the ones in Cape Canaveral, like I really will say those audiences are like my favorite.
Yeah.
They're so fun.
Yeah.
They're my favorite.
It reminds you why you do it.
Yes. Like I truly, every time I go, I'm like, God, I'm not going to do good. Like they're not going to like me. Cause I feel like I'm just different than anybody else on the lineup. You know what I mean? And I don't necessarily have like the same life experience or the same kinds of jokes that they can relate to. You know what I mean? Versus you, like your jokes are funny and relatable to all. You know what I mean? Like older crowds, younger crowds, anybody. I feel like I don't necessarily harness that yet. And I'm still trying to figure that out. But I always feel that way. And then I'm on stage and I'm like loving it. I'm having the best time of my life because they're so like, they're just such a good crowd. They're so funny. They're so nice. Like, I love it. I love that people buy tickets to go to all women's shows still because I feel like, you know, sometimes they probably...
How many times do they come up to us afterwards and say, oh my God, it's so nice getting a different perspective.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Than the same old.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Because I used to kind of feel that way where like when I was like consuming stand-up comedy before I started doing comedy, I never really enjoyed female comedians or women comedians than I did male comedians. I always found me watching male comedians and finding them very funny. And then as time kind of went on, I started to watch a lot of younger female comics like, you know, Tomlinson and Jensen and all these different comedians that are women that are younger. And I thought they were hilarious.
Yeah.
Like hilarious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was just like times have changed, I feel like, in that way. And I think women feel more empowered to be able to joke about things that they probably couldn't have in the past. Yeah.
Like,
and that's like the best.
I mean, the jokes that like when Joan Rivers was, you know, doing comedy.
Loving
unless
her.
she was doing self-deprecating jokes, they didn't like her.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. And I feel like that too. Like I feel like so many times I've gotten off stage and people were like, you really need to stop being so self-deprecating. Like you are so self-deprecating and it's too much.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, welcome to like my brain. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's an insight of what I deal with every day. Like you got 5 minutes, I get 24 hours, 7 days a week. Like lucky you.
The joke that you do that when you first did it, I was like, oh my God, I wanted to do that joke and she's doing it so much better. Oh my God, no, I can never, ever, ever, ever do it.
Well, apparently some people still will. But.
Oh my God. But I don't know. It's
what joke was it?
The one about certain clothes should not be on certain people.
Yeah.
You know? I mean,
you want to know something? I actually stole that joke from my dad.
Did you?
I actually stole that joke right from my dad. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, because I've always wanted to do, it's like, certain women shouldn't be wearing white leather pants. They looked a lot.
Yeah.
They looked a lot better on the original owner.
Yeah, they looked better on the mannequin. Yeah. I feel like when you're at a certain size, you do stretch the material a bit more than others, and I think we should be aware of that. You know what I mean? Like, you know how they make like 1,000 count thread sheets? Let's do that with our clothes. Like, we need a bit more threads. Like, genuinely, I stopped buying clothes from like Shein and Temu and stuff because like when they stretch, they're see-through. So it's kind of like, I wish someone would have told me that coral leggings are not really my thing. You could see my gooch. It's a bit much.
I'm always very conscious of, like what I'm wearing before I get up on stage, because there was when I first started, I was up home and one of the television stations had done, had come and done a news item on me.
Oh, cute.
And so I get to, so I was watching it, and I had a pink dress.
Okay.
And with the lights hitting me, you could see my white bra. And, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. You do have to think about that, how things look in light. Yeah.
Yes. It's crazy.
It is. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I went through that too where I was like, oh, I need to dress a certain way. Like, it's kind of like that Billie Eilish, like I'm going to wear baggy clothes. So like no one's paying attention to that part. But then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to wear what I would wear, what I'm comfortable in. Yes. And that's just, I'm going to be authentically myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like even like before I do podcasts and stuff, I'm like, oh, is this too nice? Like, should I change? And I'm like, no. I like how I look in the shirt. Fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's what I wear. And if you don't like it, don't watch me. You know what I mean? So I do feel like my nipples show a little more than I probably should, but you got to get attention somehow. I'm like, well, they're not going to pay attention to me otherwise. So I need to wear something that's going to be an attention grabber. I think it's when we have to think about so much more. Men can just put on like I know funny t-shirt and jeans and that's it.
Although I've noticed that Chris now he's like, okay, so should I wear these with this shirt? So he's becoming more conscious of what he wears,
especially if you're gonna like be recording yourself and you're like in hopings to get like some good clips out of it and some good content. You want to like how you're looking. You know what I mean? Like I literally cannot watch videos of myself. I'll die.
Oh,
I simply will die.
I hate them. I hate listening to my voice.
I hate it.
Oh, it's the worst.
The way that I look in most positions that I'm in when I'm up there is mind-boggling.
I look angry.
I look disgusting. I look gargantuan, truly.
we were trying to find. He goes, we got to change your profile picture.
Right.
It's like. No, there's no we about it. You're the only one that's going to be able to do it. You know what I mean? I
remember when you first downloaded Instagram. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, God.
When you first made an Instagram, I was like, I love her.
So he's like, okay, well, let's go through these pictures and you find one that you like, And all the ones that I'm on stage, I look like I'm angry. And I'm like, I'm not angry. I'm having the time of my freaking life.
Yeah.
Why, it's like...
I feel like because your jokes have like that like kind of angsty, like you are a little bit angry when you're telling them. So because you're so like, you're getting into the emotion and that's what's making it funny that it like looks angry. I feel like I'm always bent over in some capacity or my legs are like wide stance and I don't understand. Like, why am I spread eagle in the middle of the stage?
What am I doing?
Yeah, like I look like I'm getting a Brazilian wax. In the middle of my set. I'm like, what's happening? Like, Selena, please. Like, this is really bad.
God.
This is really bad.
I know.
I hate watching videos of myself. I hate it. And people were always like, oh, well, you need to like record yourself and like post clips and stuff. I'm like, truly, if I had to watch myself do anything, I really don't think I'd make it through mentally. I don't think I'd make it through.
Yeah.
It's really not good.
Hard.
Like, it's bad.
Hard.
It's bad.
But it's the only way that we can learn.
Yeah, I'll audio record myself. Like,
yeah, it's it's like did you? I mean, it's wonderful, being in love with the hardest working comic in Central Florida because, it's like, did you write a joke today? Did you do this?
Not the comedy Nazi.
Okay.
He's the Hitler of writing jokes.
Did you write a joke today?
Okay, sorry, C, that we all can't just pour out golden material from our ass.
Yes.
Like, literally.
Oh, my God.
He literally could joke about anything and it's going to be funny. So it's like, please.
He is so dedicated. And it just, it just makes me, but I'm not like him. I can't sit, like he gets up every morning and, sits at his desk. He has this little thing set for a half hour, and he will write.
Oh, what an icon. What an icon.
Every morning.
That's good.
Okay. And I actually had to move the desk into the bedroom because...
You heard him laughing at his own jokes.
No, well, he's hilarious anyway. It's like, that person that you see on stage... That's what I live with.
Yeah.
It's like he is hilarious, And we have fun,
Yeah.
But because originally I had the desk out in the dining room. And he's like, I can't concentrate. You're making coffee. You're feeding the cat.
You're making too much noise.
Like living my life. It's like, it's like, can I? I don't disturb him, until I hear that little alarm go beep, 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 beep. It's like, okay.
All right, go ahead and give it a rest.
It's like, thank God I'm not having a coronary out in the living room, It's like,
literally. Good thing I'm not choking on my own food. I feel like you're a better woman than me because I really couldn't feel, I could not feel at competition with someone that I'm dating.
Oh.
Jake doesn't even do comedy that much anymore because I was like, hey, so I'm just not, this is my thing and I'm going to need you to leave me alone.
I think maybe if we didn't start out as best friends and that's how we were together.
Yeah.
I like it.
And y'all are both hilarious in your own way, independently. So it just, when you're together, it's even funnier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's 10 times funnier.
So we, I think if I had been doing it, and then I met him, and then he said, "Oh, I'd like to try to do that," but there's no jealousy. There's no.
That's good. That's very good.
Which is really good.
Yeah, I probably have a bit of an ego problem or something, but I don't know.
It's like I don't know.
It'll be undiagnosed.
Somewhere down the road, it might be But, but for right now, everything is working very well.
That's so good. That's good. And I feel like I definitely need to get better at writing. I feel like I don't write enough.
I don't. I know I don't. I mean, I want to retire this entire set that I'm doing right now. It's like, okay. It's like everybody's heard it, And plus it's like when you're doing the same old, it's like you don't enjoy it. So you're not, Or when you're trying something new,
you're having more of a thrill.
Loving it. They're like, oh, this is fun.
Yes. Yeah. No, I completely understand. Yeah. And then it's like you get up there and you forget everything. And then it's like, oh, wow. I feel like I'm stepping on pins and needles right now. Literally. Yeah. I need to get better at writing. I feel like I'm not, I don't know. I really am awful about sitting and staying focused.
Yeah.
I'm horrible about it. Yeah. I'm horrible. I can't even cook an entire recipe to completion because I'm so bored. I'm over it. Yeah. Me and Jake this puzzle has been sitting here for 3 months.
Wow.
I'm let's get a puzzle. I want to start a puzzle, right? Yeah, I do one border. Yeah. And I'm I'm so done with this. I could literally throw this away and feel no remorse. Yeah, yeah. And Jake's you're insane. I'm going to complete this puzzle. And I'm no, I truly could throw it away and I would have no second thought. It would be a relief off of my body to get rid of this. I am so bad about staying focused on something. I can't. Yeah.
Mine, it's I would wake up at night, and I would be thinking, and I would be laughing. Yeah. It's okay, you got to remember this, and I'm write it down.
Yeah, I have to, or I'll forget.
Where he's put it in your phone.
Yeah.
You can tell the different
And you're like, by the time I
generations.
text it, I'm going to forget the
I
joke.
know.
Like,
you can tell the different generations.
Yeah.
Like, put it in your phone. It's like, okay, whatever. I know. But he does. He makes me like write things, and I do have it in my phone, and I try to remember things, It's like, and another thing, it's like we respect each other enough that he doesn't blow smoke up my ass.
Yeah. That's so important.
It's like, don't tell me you like this joke. And,
Yeah. Jake is very quick to make sure that I am yanked right down from that. I literally get off and I'm like, God, I did so good. And he's like, that was okay. But I'm like, all right, sick. I'm going to kill myself. Like, literally, he is so good about, like, not the opposite of it. Like, I'm going to make sure you're on the ground at all times.
But not being an asshole about it.
Yeah, not being an asshole about it. But he's just like, let's watch the video back.
Yes. Like, he'll say, it's like, okay, you can cut some sentences from this. Get rid of that joke. It's not working,
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll listen to him.
Especially if like the people that you're like taking the advice from were in the audience, you know what I mean? Like just truly watching. It's like the best because you will never get that perspective of ourselves. You know what I mean? Of just you can record yourself all day long, but you're watching yourself. Like you'll never get that audience perspective. And so it's good to have someone that like can tell you like, no, I was there. I watched it. You know what I mean? Like it's like those people that like use AI for their profile pictures. And then we have people that are like, I do see you in person. Like, you know that we can see you. Like, you know what I mean? Like that Cat Williams, like, I can see you. Like, that's how I feel every time someone uses AI for like a picture or a profile photo. I'm like, you do know that we see you in person like multiple times a week. Please lighten up. Like ChatGPT is exhausted. Like they're tired. ChatGPT headquarters is exhausted. Like you're using 2 gallons of water every profile picture you post, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm honestly gonna start doing it so then people can see how it looks. Like I'm gonna start using ChatGPT to make me 120 pounds lighter, and then see how you feel. Because it's like it's delusion, truly. Like how I know that you're older, and how do you look like you're 20?
Oh,
it's bad.
Hilarious. That is and in fact, I don't. A lot of times he doesn't realize just how funny he is. Yeah. There was one time when he was at Moonroom, and I was videoing him, and there was a table in front of me. This guy was gasping for air from laughter. Okay?
I love that.
And he had his hand. He was pounding the table. So I stopped, video, and I was videoing him. Yeah. I said, "Hun, this is the effect that you have on audience."
No, he's hilarious.
It's like,
every time I see him, or I'm like, I see that I'm on a show with him, I'm like, I hope you know that I hate every show that I do with you. I really am regretting being here. I despise you. Like, I hate you. And I hope you know, I hope you go to bed at night knowing that I really loathe your existence. Like, truly, I wish you would just go away.
I know. His mind is so quick.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. I love people. I really do like people that don't realize how, like, I like people that are like funny without trying to be funny. Those are my favorite, because it's like I'm half making fun of you and I'm half laughing with you because it's like you don't know how funny you are. Like sometimes you'll like make a face or you'll say something and no one else is laughing except for me. Because I just find it so funny, like the way that you say things, or like you'll be talking about somebody and you'll say something and it like makes me laugh so hard. But like everyone else is like, wait, what did she say? I'm like, you just don't understand.
Well, that's another thing too. It's like I have one of my best girlfriends, she's hilarious. And yet, it's like, and, like some of the women that, it's like, and you'll say something, which is not proper,
right.
And they'll be like, I can't believe you. And I'm like, fuck you.
No, literally.
Yeah, I'm just saying what you want to say.
Right, right. Literally. And I'm like, I love that the funniest things that you say are always whispered in my ear because it's like no one else knows what you're saying, but I'm hearing it and I'm like, cannot stop laughing. Like, it's, oh my God. Some of these people around here, they're so easy to make fun of. It's really like, they'll just walk in the room and you can laugh because it's like, what in the fuck are we
yeah,
doing? Like, truly, what are we doing? I cannot do this. It's bad. And like, sometimes I think like, sometimes I just want to ask people, like, do you look in the mirror and feel good about yourself? Like, I really want to ask them that. Do you look in the mirror? Do you go home and like, I mean, I don't think they're brushing their teeth, but like, are you going home? Are you brushing your teeth and looking at yourself in the mirror and saying like, I'm funny? Yeah. Because if you are astounding. Like something is truly, it's really all like, I'm truly like the saying like you're off your rocker comes from you. Yeah. Like it's bad. I'd love to know what their parents are like sometimes. I want to meet their parents.
Their parents told them that everything they did is wonderful and all this other stuff.
Yeah. Oh, God. If you had to think about something that you hate about people my age, what would it be?
Your age?
It could be like comedy or workforce or like just out in nature. Like if you're at a Publix and like there's some, you know what I mean? Like if you had to think of something you really like were irritated by, what would it be?
I think probably the main thing is not being informed on what's going on in the world. You know, it's like
obliviousness.
All you're caring about is, what's the latest, thing on TikTok or something. It's like, no.
What song is Justin Bieber singing in his drawers now? Like,
it's like this is going to affect you and your children. That's that just amazes me.
I feel like at the end of the day, I think our generation has just truly given up. And so I think that's like probably why. I feel like my generation has just become so like we're weary, we're tired. Like we want to bring whimsy back into the world, and so it's like it comes across as just true obliviousness. But I think we're just trying to be whimsical. I think we're trying to bring stupidity back.
It's like you just because as soon as you get up in the morning, and it's like, oh God, what did he do now? You know what I mean?
No, yeah, literally. And it's like fatigue.
It is.
It's exhausting.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It really, really is. And it's like, no, I just wanna laugh. Just oh God.
Yeah. Or just watch the new thing on Netflix.
Do you find like I like Kathy Madigan? She's like one of my favorite comics, I try hard for the longest time I wouldn't watch like stand-up because I was always afraid
of like emulating them too much
that I would have a joke that was I'd stolen not knowing that I had done it so that's always but then another part of me is like, okay, you gotta watch, you gotta kind of stay relevant a little bit.
Yeah. I think that way too. I think sometimes like because I feel like at the end of the day, like I consume a lot of comedy, like but it's not necessarily just stand up. I consume a lot of like comedy content, like between TV shows, podcasts, stand up, movies, specials, like all these things. I feel like I do consume a lot of it, but I do. At the end of the day, like when I get on stage, I don't feel like anybody but myself. I'm not thinking about anybody but what I have going on. But I feel like sometimes you do have to be careful. Yeah. It's not really the jokes that I'm afraid of saying because I wouldn't stray from my material. But it's more so I'm afraid of like acting like or emulating their like or emulating, however you say it.
No, I know.
Trying to use big words. Like accidentally like, consuming their mannerisms and like doing it the same way with that because you really would do that without knowing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm afraid of doing that. I think I just want to be myself and like I would hate for someone to come up and be like, oh, you remind me of blah, you know what I mean? And then it's like then they suck and I'm like, oh great, like wonderful. You know what I mean? Like it's just I feel like sometimes people should be more cautious about that, but then there's other people that are just out here like stealing material before you even leave the door. So it's like, does it really matter? I know. You know what I mean? Maybe I should honestly just start stealing everyone's jokes and see what happens. Like I truly am in shock. I'm in shock. Like it's bad.
I think that the freest that I ever felt on stage was during Halloween. When Duncan used to have that Hackoween.
Oh, when you would pretend to be someone else. Yeah.
And I was Lisa Lampanelli.
Oh, love that. You probably killed that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I could say things that I would never.
Yeah, you wouldn't say as yourself.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, this is fun.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. That I could see how that would be a lot of fun because it's like you get to. I always hear people say that like being a character is like the most freeing thing, but it's also like encapsulating. I mean, it's your only thing, right? Because it's like, well, then if you're anything but the character, people don't want to see it. But when you get to like experiment like that and just lash out and be a character, I felt that way about Anna's drag shows because to be quite honest and frank, extremely out of my comfort zone, like extremely out of my comfort zone. So not my thing whatsoever. Like I honestly didn't even think, I don't even think I saw like growing up, I never even saw drag, race drag contests. Like I didn't even know what a drag queen was. I had no idea. Like that just didn't exist where I was from. Never saw it in my life. I moved to Florida and I was like, holy shit, they're really like taking over. Like they're everywhere. And then I was like, okay, I'm kind of liking it. But she asked me to do that. And I was like, I'm just going to tell you, like, this is so, like, this is not me. Like, this is not me whatsoever. But I got to be a guy. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe it'll be like a little fun. And so I got to play a character like for the whole show. And it was kind of freeing. But at the same time, I was a Mexican guy. So like my jokes were the exact same. Just like more, you know, like in the character. But it was freeing, like to be someone else and like it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? And like watching the other comedians like dress up in these gaudy, crazy outfits and just like unleash is hilarious. So like it's so funny. It's a good time. I like dressing up as things. I feel like honestly I want to do like a Halloween show where we can be like not comedians, but like we're just characters. Like I want to dress up as like Sadness from Inside Out and like do a set. You know what I mean? Like as her. You know what I mean?
Be a serial killer.
Exactly. Like imagine if you could just dress up as like Michael Myers and like no one knows it's you because you're a full mask and you do your set as that character. That would be so funny. Like I'm gonna be Barry B. Benson from the B movie. Like just a little Jerry Seinfeld moment. Like something like that. I feel like that would be really funny and like just fun to do. Dress up as a dog and just like bark. You're all set.
Have a good time.
I think that would be good. What kind of music do you listen to mainly?
Country. Basically.
You listen to country? You're a country queen.
Yes. And then
what do you know about little like country? I love me some country music. Now come on now. Miss Gretchen, come on now. I'm here to party. Come on now. Like, oh, I love me some country music. Who's your favorite like country artist?
Right now, my goodness.
Who are you loving?
Because in the past, I had liked Reba, you know.
We're loving Reba. You know? Yes. We currently and have always loved Reba. Yeah.
I like Reba. I like the songs that she does, you know. Oh, my goodness gracious. There's so many of them right now. Unfortunately, some of them, it's like they've
fallen off.
They have fallen off. Because
there was a footage leaked of them saying the N-word, unfortunately.
Either that or their political, you know, it's like, okay.
I just want to drink my beer and catch my fish.
No, I do like that. And I do enjoy listening to jazz. But
jazz. A little jazz moment.
Yes. Jazz has to be at a certain, you know, certain times.
Jazz is nice. I do like watching it live, like people perform jazz live. It's so fun. I love it. I think it's so beautiful. And I like that there's like nobody singing. Like it's just like the music is singing. I love that. But I do really love country music. I really enjoy country music a lot. My dad was like the biggest country music fan ever, like growing up. And I like, you know, Hootie and the Blowfish, Darius Rucker, like Carrie Underwood, Reba, George Strait. Like we're doing the Brooks and Dunn. Like I'm loving Brooks and Dunn. I literally, one time someone asked me.
Rascal Flatts.
Loving Rascal Flatts. When I say I hope nothing bad ever happens to that man in his life. I love Rascal Flatts. Love him. I remember watching Darius Rucker, the music video. Darius Rucker, it's all right. It's that song. I remember watching that music video on like my family computer in the living room, thinking like, wow, I really love this person. Like, and Rascal Flatts, like, oh, I love Rascal Flatts. He really means a lot to me. Like, truly.
The first time that Chris and I were going to a show, and he's like, okay, you know, do you want to listen to your music or mine? I said, oh, go ahead, honey. But, you know, put on mine.
The police coming straight from the underground.
No.
What was it?
Country.
No. No way. What kind of country was it? Please don't tell me you played like Jelly Roll or something.
No. It was like older, you know.
Really?
Yeah. And he's like, and I'm singing along with it, you know. And he's like, oh, you know this song? Yeah.
Yeah, like we're a match made in heaven, obviously. Like,
oh my goodness.
No, I love me some country music. But yeah, it is kind of hard to get into because it's like a little scary what they're doing behind the scenes over there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they really do need to seek a little bit of help.
Yeah.
But I love me some country music.
Yeah.
Love country music. What is your favorite movie? Like your favorite movie of all time?
Of all time? Different ones. My favorite comedy of all time, Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Okay, great pick.
I can watch that nonstop. And in fact, I worked with a girl one time, and we would recite the lines.
That's hilarious. You know, the whole script. Like, yeah.
That's how many times we had watched it. I love that one. My favorite love story. It's Always with Richard Dreyfuss and Holly Hunter.
Okay.
It's Audrey Hepburn's last movie. It's a Steven Spielberg movie.
Okay, I know which movie you're talking about, but I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh my God, you have to.
Beautiful.
That's my favorite love story one. So,
cute.
Yeah, that's my
I like. What my favorite movie of all time? It's a sad movie, but my favorite movie of all time is Dead Poets Society with Robin Williams. That is like I think that's my favorite movie of all time. Yeah. Like it
Captain,
really,
my Captain. Oh my
yes.
God,
like every time I watch that movie, it really just invokes something in me. That's like it makes me cry. It makes me laugh. It's Robin Williams is like one of the best people to ever exist, and I love him dearly. And that movie, I remember the first time watching it, I think it was in high school, and I was like, this movie is moving, like is captivating. Truly, I love that movie. And I love the movie The Breakfast Club too.
Yes.
Love that movie.
Yes.
Love that movie.
Yes.
That's also another one that's like you can't help but just it really invokes something in you. Like it's like soul awakening, really.
Yeah.
And what was the other? There was another movie. I don't know if it's Pixar or if it's Disney. I don't know. But it's called Soul. Have you seen that?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh my God.
I'll have to try it.
That movie, like it's a kid's movie, but it's not a kid's movie. Like, you know how like they're like doing all these movies, like even Inside Out was like truly like an outstanding way to like explain emotions to children. It's crazy. Yeah. But the movie Soul is about death. Like in the first 5 minutes, the main character dies, right?
Wow.
Like dies and goes into this thing that like, it's like the perfect explanation of birth and death and your soul and how you're meant to do things and like your personality and how you develop that. But it's in a kid's way of explaining it. And like this guy, he's a musician and he's like an older character. And like, I'm like fully intellectually explaining this children's movie, but like this movie is like crazy. They're like, you have to watch it. And he like is a musician, but he's older and he kind of like, you know, just didn't believe in himself. And he's a music, like a band teacher, but he wants to be like a professional saxophone player, like a musician. And he kind of just like puts it off his whole life, tells himself he's not good enough, kind of is a loser, like single, doesn't really, you know, whatever. Then he finds out this like famous musician's going to be in town. And he's like, oh my God, like opening for this person or playing on stage with this person would be life-changing. Like for us, if Roseanne Barr was like, Heather, you're my feature for this tour for a year. It's like
in the old days, not the one now.
She's a little bit, she's lost it as well, but she's falling off. But you know what I mean? Like just, you know, anybody that you like think is the best at what they do, to be able to do it with them at the same time would be crazy. So he feels this way about this like lady that's coming into town that's playing at this theater in his town, and he's like, I have to find a way to like introduce myself or whatever. And he's like, talks to her and he plays or does something and she was impressed and is like, tonight, 7:00, you're on. And he's like, holy shit.
Wow.
I got my moment. Holy shit. Yeah. So then he's like, I need a haircut. I need a new suit. I need all these things. Like, this is my moment. This is my moment. Yeah. He's walking. And it's insane the way they do this. He's walking and gets hit by a bus and dies. Like,
this is a children's movie.
This is a children's movie. He's like getting all this stuff like, oh my God, this is my moment. Boom, dead. Yeah. And then his soul falls into this black hole and he's like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah. And you see his little mini soul is walking in this dark ether of space and time. Yeah. And he's like, what just happened to me? Yeah. And this voice comes out of nowhere and is like, hello, you are in, I don't remember what it's called, like what the in between is called, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you mean? I just said, I can't be dead. Like, that was my moment. Like, this is everything. I can't die. Like, no, put me back to Earth now. And they're like, no, like this, you're dead. This is it.
Wow.
So essentially, like, these dead souls go to this like place where babies are being born. Like, not actual babies, but new souls that are getting put onto Earth for the beginning of their life. And the old souls, like, there's, like, Picasso's there, like, all these, like, famous Gandhis there, like, all these people, right? And they're talking to the new baby souls about life. And, like, you're going to have a passion. Like, it creates your soul, who you are as a person. Why do I love this? Why is it's creating your person. And he meets this baby soul that hasn't been able to find herself. She doesn't feel like she belongs. She has no passion. He finds her. They get mixed up in this world. And she's telling him, like, I don't want to go to Earth. I don't belong there. Like, I don't have a purpose. I don't have a soul. There's nothing about me that's special. And he's like, that is not true. Like, everyone has a passion. Everyone has something. And she's like, not me, not me. Like, they're like arguing and going back and forth. And it's this whole thing. And he's like finding out about this whole like in between. And he's coming with the realization that he just died. Like all this stuff. Well, then they accidentally do something and he escapes with the baby soul. And they fall back into Earth, right?
Wow.
And he goes to his body. He's like, fuck it, I'm going back. I don't care what you guys say. His body is laying in a hospital bed, dead, and he has a cat that's laying next to him. The baby soul and him go back, but they switch. The baby goes into his body, and he goes into his cat.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yes. So then the soul the baby soul that's never been to Earth gets to be him, and she's like trying hot dogs for the first time and listening to music and finding out about people and family and life and pain and happiness and sadness and nervousness and jazz and like she gets to experience being a human for the first time. And he is like, you need to go to this theater and go do this and play this song. And he's like trying to get her to like do it so then they can switch. And he like and then she ends up falling in love with being a human. And she's like, I'm ready for Earth. Like, I want to stay as you. This is amazing. Like, all these things. And it's just an insane movie of an explanation of life and death.
Wow.
And like how everyone does have a passion and you do have a soul and like what being a human being is really all about. It's crazy. Beautiful movie. Whoever wrote it and directed it is a genius. Genius. It's crazy. You should watch it. You would like it. Do you like scary movies?
Oh God. But my definition of a scary movie is different from, like, to me, the scariest, the movie that gave me nightmares.
Which one?
Forever.
Which one?
Sophie's Choice.
Oh.
Nightmares forever.
What a crazy pull. That movie is creepy.
Yeah, because my daughter looked exactly like.
Oh, hell.
Oh, God, yes.
She would have had to get kicked out of this house. No. I think I'm going to die in this. No.
In fact, I remember one time, it's like, it was a younger group of people. It's like, hey, Heather, what's the scariest movie you ever saw? And I said, Sophie's Choice. Gave me nightmares forever.
Because she looks just like it. That's insane.
And
that's insane.
You have to make that choice, And so, they're like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. We're talking horror flicks, And I was like, it's like, but I have to be surprised, scared.
Like something that's like mind bending or like surprising.
Yes. I don't want to know that, such and such is, but, just like, it's like, oh my goodness. It's like when those movies where, like you're in the living room or whatever, and then all of a sudden you see like a quick shadow in the other room go by. It's like, get out.
Literally. You walked in at the worst time. We're talking about scary movies and shadows, and then we go.
Do you like reading?
No. Unfortunately, I actually can't think of something I'd rather not do.
I love to read. I do a lot of audiobooks now.
Okay.
Because it gives you the opportunity to do something else.
Yeah. I used to kind of do fictional books. It was more so like like biographies or
Yes.
autobiographies, that sort of deal. But yeah, I'm not a big reader.
Oh, love to read.
Yeah.
I just, oh my goodness.
I always find it fascinating people that really love to read. Like read like so many books throughout the year. I'm like, how in the hell do you? I told you I can't even finish a puzzle. Like there is no way, and I haven't even finished the Bible when I started years ago. Like there is no, I couldn't even fathom finishing a book to completion.
Oh my
like
gosh.
I read a little bit in high school.
Yeah.
Because I was in like AP language or literature, and so I read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I think that's the only book that I've read
Cover to cover.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I did like a whole like essay on it and everything. And other than that, like I read articles, but I won't read a whole book. What kind of books do you read?
It's usually murder mysteries.
Oh,
where you have
okay.
to figure out.
My aunt loves those kinds of books.
God.
Yeah.
And I love Jodi Picoult. She's like my favorite. She'll take like something that happened in real life in the news, and then she will develop a fictional story, and she does it from different points of view.
Oh, okay.
And it's, oh my God. I would just love to sit down and just talk to her and just like figure out how her
she's
mind
so creative.
works.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Like she uses something that happened like
a school shooting.
Okay.
And then she will do from the parent of the shooter. Okay,
really?
Or the parent.
Is it like fictional, or does she like talk to these people? Okay.
But you know that it's coming from
that perspective.
That really happened.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, she's really good. And I like like murder mysteries, anything. I have my favorite authors, it's like I can, like with my audiobooks, like it's always the same, basically the same
kind
ones,
of people.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like, okay, you got to try something different,
Do you like true crime kinds of things?
Oh God, yes.
Really?
Yeah,
oh my God, me too.
Yeah,
I love true crime.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Bailey Sarian Murder Mystery and Makeup Monday?
No.
Really? She's a YouTuber.
Okay.
And she started, I can't even remember, I've been watching her for years, but she does her makeup like
her.
Yes, I love her.
And she's doing the whole story of
and she tells the story, and I love the way she tells stories. And I also like Stephanie Sue as well. She's the Asian woman who does like true crime, the epitome of true crime. She's amazing. And I love watching true crime and listening to true crime. I consume probably too much. It's bad.
I know it's something about women that we that's like, we watch those shows, and it's like,
no, that's how I feel. I'm like, and it's so funny because Jake absolutely hates it. And we'll be like, I'll be eating a plate of spaghetti and like watching this woman get completely decapitated. And they found her body and like they're showing like her finger and all this stuff. And he's like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, you're a psychopath. And it's like, she was missing for like 3 years and this guy like kidnapped her. Like I'm watching like all these like true crime documentaries and I love true crime. I think it's so fascinating. It's insane, especially like the older stories, like John Wayne Gacy and like Jeffrey Dahmer, and those are it's so.
It's like, and when you're watching, like with Dahmer, you're watching it. And did you ever hear the joke I ever did about Jeffrey Dahmer?
I don't think so.
The real mystery. Did he ever get his security back on his apartment?
No. His security deposit? That's so funny.
I have to revisit that one.
No, like that's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
But, it's like the women, it's like there's a smell coming from that apartment.
How is no one asking questions?
I know.
And that smell was rancid.
Oh
like, that it had to have been, like, soul-stopping.
Yes.
Like, how was no one investigating?
Yeah.
How did police go inside and talk to him and then not do anything?
Yeah, we need a stick up here, Yeah.
Like, It's crazy.
I know.
It's crazy.
Know. And then that poor kid that was running out, and it's like,
it's horrible. It's horrible. It's so awful. I remember like there was a time in my life where I really was like super into serial killers and like really into true crime, like probably a little too much. It was like kind of fucking with my mental a little bit. And I went to the Museum of Death. And in the Museum of Death, there's like an entire like section for John Wayne Gacy. Like there was a clown costume was there. They had like several things from his house, the story, all this stuff. And then Jeffrey Dahmer had a portion. There was so many things there. I could have been in there for hours. And I remember shortly after that, there was like the show Dahmer had come out, the one, the remake that was like outstanding. I mean, they did an amazing job at it. It was beautiful.
That guy just
he did so good. But after that show came out, there was like a lot of the families from the victims had come out and like made videos and kind of brought some attention to like how it feels to have, you know, your brother or your child or, you know, whatever, this person like get killed from this monster, truly an evil person. And this guy is like a superstar. Like there are people, they make Jeffrey Dahmer lunchboxes and socks, and people are dressing up as for him for Halloween and like all these things. And I was like, damn, that is so true. Like I feel like a total piece of shit that I'm like, I think it's cool. You know what I mean? And so I kind of, after that, I was like, I don't know if I just wasn't into it as much, but I do still enjoy like consuming true crime, but not in the way that I did before. Because I just like, I bought a ticket to go see these things that are in these people's house that are like funding, like, you know what I mean? And then it's like you hear from the victim's family's perspective, and they're like, you know, mourning the loss of children. I mean, there were kids, and it's like, I couldn't imagine losing my 14-year-old to these people, and then for forever, for the rest of my life, they're like a cool story, like almost like a Halloween character, you know what I mean? Or like a scary movie, you know, villain. And so it's kind of like, I don't know, it's a little strange, but it is interesting for sure.
Because I know, it's like you just kind of, it's like, why?
Yeah.
What, how?
How?
What, how do you,
how do you even think to do something like that? Like, it's crazy.
It's like, how do you take a child and then that child just grows up? Is it something they're born with? Is it all, you know?
But then it's like, then they'll tell the story of their lives and like what they did as kids. I'm like, that when he choked a kitten to death, that should have been the moment that you were like, hey, let's get you some help. Like, how did that go unseen? Like, that's what I want to know. And then like you see now it's like progressed to these stories of like these teenagers that are going to school with guns and like killing a bunch of people just out of nowhere, or like, you know, these evil things that our younger generations have grown up to do. And then they start looking into their life, and he's been like posting it on Facebook for like 6 months. Like, how are we shocked? Why did no one call the police? Like, I don't understand.
I know. It's like, it's
like, what do you mean you looked in his notebook 2 years ago and it talked planning a school shooting? Like, he had a map of the school in his backpack. Like, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Like, it's sad.
I know. It's like, how do you not take this seriously?
How do you not take it seriously?
And even if he's not serious about it, okay, what did you lose by investigating this? Nothing.
It's too much. Like, these people are really like, something's wrong. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're like putting stuff in our water or they're like slowly poisoning us. But people are losing their minds.
I think
truly losing their minds.
I think we're just getting so used to, you know, I don't know, craziness.
Insanity. True insanity, genuinely.
Just doesn't.
Well, do you have any shows coming up? Anything you want to shout out? Anything you've got going on?
I'm trying to figure out like what I know.
What's your next? I know. Pull out your calendar.
This is the funny part, you know, because Chris would be like, "Okay, here's my phone," and I joked, but I have a paper calendar.
Gotta have it
at home.
Love me a paper calendar.
You know, and my shows are in purple, his are in orange. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
gotta do it.
You know, and he's like, it's funny because somebody, you know, it's like, oh, are you available such and such, you know, and then just to bust their balls, I said, just a minute, let me get my calendar, you know, it's the ones with the cats on it, you know, which
gotta have it,
but you know,
and it's like, no, I have a planner. I need my planner. Without my planner, my life's in disarray. Like, truly, it's in disarray. Like, I'll forget to wake up. Like, I need a planner for everything.
Sometimes you get so, I remember, God, in my younger years, I was like so busy that I would actually like wake up and okay, what day is it? You know, you just like don't even know.
Don't even know.
Have you ever taken like a nap and then when you wake up, it's dark?
Yeah, and you're like, what year is it? Yeah.
It's like,
Did I wake up in another century?
Did I not go to work today or something?
Yes.
Like that? It's just really.
It's the worst feeling in the world. It causes true panic.
Yeah.
And you'll wake up so much faster. Like you don't even get to like wake up slow because you like wake up in a full blown panic. Yeah. Like, and you're hungry, you have to pee, like you're sweaty for some reason. Like it's like all these things.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. I hate that. I hate that so much. Well, thank you so much for joining us. You're amazing.
This was so much fun.
I'm glad you got to come. You're amazing. I love you so much. Please never change.
So what are we going to do? We're going to work harder on our joke writing.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
We're going to work. Yes. We're going to get hotter and we're going to get funnier.
Yes.
Period.
Yes. Yeah. I think that's what I take away from after I get off stage and I do talk to people, you know, it's like I just want to work harder and harder and harder.
I feel the same way.
Good. Do you get recognized outside? Like I do DoorDash during the day. And there have been many times when I will be dropping something off. And it's like, aren't you? You know what I mean? Yeah. And then there's part of me, it's like, oh, please don't recognize me because I've got my hat on, not an ounce of makeup. You know,
you're just like in a full-blown DoorDash uniform. Yeah, old
T-shirt, you know. And it's like,
eating it down,
it's like, oh, yeah, I am, but please don't tell anyone that you know. And then I think to myself, it's like, well, just shut up. Because
who cares?
It's a compliment because if they didn't like you on stage,
right, they wouldn't remember you.
They wouldn't have said, "Oh, aren't you?" They would be saying, "Oh, stick to this job." You know what I mean?
You're much better at delivering food. Yeah. No, I definitely get recognized frequently. I feel like, and it's like it depends on where I'm at. I love it and I hate it sometimes because I'm like, I'm at work right now. Let's not talk about that. It is fun though. I like whenever people recognize me or they're like, oh, I saw you at Pineapples or you know whatever have you. I do like that because it can be fun, but I think it depends on where I'm at. If I'm like searching for the ripest avocado in Walmart, probably not the time. Like I'm in the middle of grocery shopping and I already don't want to be here. So like, please don't make me want to leave this Walmart any more than I do right now. Yeah,
it's funny. I know it is. It's nice to be, but then sometimes you're like, oh, I don't know. What show did you see?
Yeah, like you know? I'm picking a wedgie at a movie theater right now. It's not the time. Like, not the time. Well, thank you so much, Miss Heather Hill, for gracing us with your presence. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You're perfect.
We're going to have to just, like, you know, I know.
We're going to have to get after it and get on it.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It is what
we'll be up there. We'll be up there one day.
I know. Still loving what we're doing.
Still loving what we're doing.
God, I know.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing? It's like, you know, it's like you could, it's like even if you bomb, you know, it's like, still love this. You know?
No, it is. It's actually borderline psychotic. I actually love publicly humiliating myself multiple times a week.
I know it's like one of the things I'm doing now. It's like, you know, it's like, well, I don't get invited to my granddaughter's, you know, it's like bring your grandparent to school day because, you know, it's like, oh, what does she do? Because the other grandmother's a nurse, you know, it's like, oh, she gets on stage and she talks to people, complete strangers, about her vagina.
Yeah, literally show and tell moment, if you will. She just brings your joke book to school.
I know, really. I can just see
that's
now.
So funny. No, I truly feel like we're like the modern age jesters. You know how like the kings used to have jesters that used to dance in fun? That's literally how I feel. Like I feel like I'm just a jester. Like I'm here solely like for entertainment. And you're going to see me in the most tight-fitting clothes doing positions that you didn't think would be possible, you know?
And I'm going to look like a serial killer on stage.
Yeah, literally. But we love that. We love it. There's going to be a true crime doc about one of us one day.
I'm going to get my first heckler.
You're going to get your first heckler. It might be me, but you're going to get...
I'm going to stop the show. I'm going to get off the stage. I'm going to have my phone, and I'm going to take my picture, you know, with
yes.
Like, you're my first heckler.
And put them on a wanted poster.
And post them all over. It's like, oh, look at this guy. Oh, what did he do? He decided to come to a comedy show and heckle you know, and his buddy's like, oh, was she rough and tough and mean? No, she was a grandmother talking about it. It's like, ooh, that's
talking about sea turtles.
Yeah. No, like, really, ooh, that's impressive. Bet you really got her, huh?
No, yeah, you really put her in her place.
Oh,
I hate people so much sometimes. Well, thank you so much. You're amazing.
Honey. This was so much
Bye.
fun.
You got to do a heart.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Bye.
Watermelon goblin size of King Kong. Watermelon goblin size of King Kong. Glasses shattering, million fractions on my face. I can't seem to put them back together in one place. Fractured on my fingers, swollen tongue is out of taste. Cut down all my trees, I'm catching monsters by the lake. I'm